Well, hello once again, everybody. Jingles Roscoe here with another speed drawing. This week, because it was Plague of Gripe's birthday, I decided to draw one of his characters, Chirei. Here we go. So yeah, it's Plague of Gripe's birthday today, and so I've been thinking about this. Actually, I thought about doing it last year. But then his birthday came and went, and I completely missed it. Missed out on the timing. So I did it now. It's take a year to do it, but I just did it. As you just saw right there, I decided to get rid of that face I was starting off with. It wasn't turning out the way I was liking it, and so just a little lesson for all you guys out there. If when you're starting to draw something and it's not like working out right away, instead of trying to reposition stuff and resizing and everything, just feel free to just clear it out and start all over again. It's one of the things that I learned from Plague. Actually, I've learned so much new and interesting stuff from Plague that, like, I felt like I had to draw something for his birthday, as kind of a sort of a thank you for everything I've been learning from him. I've been drawing on and off for over 10 years, and there was like whole like months that I would go without drawing anything. I just wasn't feeling motivated and just didn't feel like it. I drew a whole bunch in high school, and then after I graduated, I just drew really sporadically here and there. It hasn't been but like 3 years ago, somewhere around there, when I really decided that I needed to get back into drawing a whole lot again. And I'd been watching a lot of Plague of Gripes videos that he had made for, well, a bunch of different people. Game Grumps and Two Best Friends Play, obviously. And then he started putting more like art gripe videos and stuff up on his own channel, and it's kind of really motivated me to really get back into drawing and improving my drawing abilities and just become a better artist in general. I feel like there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are really great for beginning artists that are just kind of getting started and trying to figure out what kind of style they want to do, and just kind of getting used to the idea of drawing in general. Mark Crilly's really great. Draw with Jazza's fantastic. And even like Drawing with Waffles and Lavender Town, all of these people are very good for like beginning artists. Like help you with mistakes that beginning artists make that they should try and like work on so that they're not doing them quite so much. As well as trying to figure out how it is that they want to draw themselves. But I feel like Plague of Gripes is better for what I consider myself to be more of an intermediate artist. And so I've been, like, when he puts out a new video talking about, I don't know, random snake girls or whatever, I'll watch him because he has a lot of really great insight for the intermediate artist. Alright, I'm resizing a bunch of stuff. I resized her head a lot in this video because I always feel like I draw heads just a little bit too big at first, and I try doing them smaller every time, but then they still end up a little bit too big. So resizing really helps. But yeah, this is his character that he created for his series called Somder, I believe is how it's pronounced. I'll put it up here on the screen there. And it's first she started off as just like a Dragon Ball Z fan character. Her and her counterpart Imoya were Saiyan girls that he had come up with, and they were really solidly designed, and a lot of people really attached to them because they're really good. Um, but he's kind of reworked them for his own series that he's working on. Kind of getting around to probably finish it around the same time that he finishes The Fence that he's been working on forever. But like, yeah, it's kind of funny because he seems to be kind of a reluctant teacher. Like, kind of giving information to artists, like, not because he wants to teach so much as he wants people to stop making so many mistakes. But I love listening to his insight when it comes to writing, character design, and just drawing in general, and trying to improve yourself as an artist. And like, I've made jokes about it in other videos and with a lot of the new drawings that I've been putting out. Like, I've been been influenced by Plague of Gripes too much, but honestly, like, I've learned a whole lot when it comes to just laying stuff out in a better way and like learning how to draw better. Anatomically speaking, a lot of my drawings, like even like 2-3 years ago, were just kind of wonky looking, and I was never 100% satisfied with the anatomy of a lot of the characters that I've drawn before. But watching his videos, like, it's funny because he doesn't, like, I don't feel like he goes into too much depth about anatomy and stuff like that, but this is just like, I don't know, little tricks and tips that I've picked up just from watching and listening to him talk and draw. And I never really drew girls that much, as I've mentioned in my other videos. I wouldn't draw girls very often because, I don't know, I was too embarrassed or something. And but he's really, I don't know, I wouldn't say he's pushed me to do it, but I feel like more confident in my abilities since watching him, and I've learned a lot. Here I lay out a gray background when I'm coloring the character, and I do this for all the characters. I put up gray there, and that helps for your eye to notice like areas that you haven't colored in yet. That's something that you otherwise might miss if it's still on a white background. It's very interesting how your eye can just play tricks on you like that sometimes. I also really tried to draw Chirei here, like pretty close to on model, the way Plague actually draws her. It's not perfect, obviously, but I feel like I did a pretty good job. Like, it looks pretty plaguey. It's not going to be exactly the same because the way he like inks and colors his characters is very different from how I do it. And so he actually puts work and effort into it, and I just kind of like, no, I'll just throw this on there. As you can see, I gave her the magenta shading as I've been used to. A tip for when you're inking and you want to do it kind of like how I'm doing it here is you can just put it on a separate layer and then just draw in whichever area that you want it to be. And you don't have to worry about it being like going over the lines or anything, because you just set the layer to a clipping group and it'll automatically cut off to that area of the colors, as long as you put it above the colors. Here I am coloring up the lines. The coloring process took way faster than a lot of them colorings that I've been doing lately. And that's because since I just had one of his drawings off to the side there, I was very easily able to just color pick the colors right off of that and just put it on there. And I'm coloring the lines, which is Once again, doing it very quickly, very lazy. But yeah, I just decided, yeah, I think that was the right way to go with it. And here we are coming up to the end, just adding a couple extra details. Anyway, there she is. I really like Chirei's design. I liked her when she looked more like a Saiyan, quite a bit. But, you know, her new design for his own original series is just really, really good, I think. And I've been wanting to draw her for a couple of years, and I finally got around to doing it. And I'm just wanted to say happy birthday, Plague, if you're watching this. Thanks a lot for all of your reluctant teachings that you have taught me. I have learned much, even though I probably shouldn't have. And yeah, thanks for putting up quality videos, and just being you, man. I look forward to doing more art because, I don't know, you encouraged me, and I appreciate that. And if any of my viewers want to check out Plague of Gripes, you do that because he's really awesome. Link in the description there. I guess that's it for this one. Just gonna keep rambling on and on. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll catch you later.